Well, this segment takes me out to the parking lot of the First Baptist Church, where today the Lions Club is having a real special program. This is the Viking Educational Foundation, which is a public charity, and what they do is train service dogs. And what they're doing, they're trying to get support to train service dogs to help the wounded Marines, soldiers that had been wounded from the Iraqi and Afghanistan war. So anyway, we're going to find some people and chat about them. So what are we trying to do here now?
We're here today raising money to cover hard costs for Cody's training with the canine handling class. It's about 16 weeks long. And Catherine, who's over there with one of the other service dogs, they're training with our service dogs from our foundation first, and then they'll be matched up with their dogs, and they will be having another 18 months of training with their dogs. So
Wow.
Right now we're basically covering hard costs to go down to San Diego to train them over there.
Sure.
This is Catherine coming up with Lacey, and she's also...
This is Lacey, huh?
She's been a Marine for 12 years.
Really? How neat. You know, we used to just call them seeing eye dogs, but now they're service dogs because they can do so much more than help the blind.
Yes, they can.
Well, I can see so much that can be done to assist a wounded soldier.
Absolutely.
You know.
Absolutely. Cody's been in the Marines for 18 years. He just barely got out.
Really? 18 years?
He doesn't look it, but yeah.
Are you 2 years shy of retirement, or?
I'm medically retired.
Oh, are you? Well, great. Well, did you serve where? In Iraq and Afghanistan both?
No,
Or just Iraq? Wow.
And in Desert Storm also.
Uh-huh. So you're helping training service dogs?
They're training me to
Oh.
service dogs.
Oh, I see. How neat. They're really, they're amazing. You know, you can, even if you have like diabetes, they can smell,
They sense it, yeah.
they sense your insulin.
Yep.
What are you guys doing here? Ex-Marines?
Yeah, well, former Marines.
Former Marines. Yeah, I can see the haircuts, you know.
Ron, there's never an ex-Marine.
No. Once a Marine, always a Marine. And that's so true. That's a branch of the service that you always are brothers throughout the rest of your life, which is really cool.
Yep.
And of course, the Marines are the front lines. They're the ones that really got wounded more than any other service in Iraq.
We'll take that credit.
And are you an ex-Marine, Bob?
I'm a former Marine. Yeah, no.
Oh, that's right. You're a former.
There's ex-Army, ex-Navy.
There's no
Well,
back in the early.
Are you a Marine, Bob?
Yes.
I'm former squid.
We're
At least you had a cool
support
job in there. You weren't just the paint.
Vikings.
True. True.
Training.
Uh-huh.
Vocational training. So we're here just to show our support for the training.
Yeah, and now this is one of the programs of the Lions Club too.
Right.
Is the service dog program?
We do have the guide dogs of the desert for all the blind. That still goes on.
Right.
The seeing eye dogs and that, but also this coming into being is a part of what we want to do.
This is so great. Now, are these trained up here?
Some of these are.
Are these some of these dogs trained up here?
They
Are the dogs
should
trained actually up here? Are the dogs actually trained? Take their attention.
Over from inside a house to restaurants to airports to malls, works real nice. Parks, wherever people normally go to is where the Marines will be
a
trained.
normal situation where they're going to encompass this normally anyway.
Sure.
These guys, he flies a lot, so he's going to be dealt with on an airplane an awful lot. So it just depends on every outlet that they have to be worked with.
Wow.
If it's a long flight, the dog has to go on a certain, it's like a big potty pad, basically.
Sure.
It's like just walking out on the plane somewhere. But yeah, they have to learn that number to the noise, the sound, going up and down. So because Cody likes to fly, like it says, the the dogs will learn to bring them clothing because Labradors or whoever, they like to mouth a lot. Even my black and white little girl over there likes to mouth things for you. So the dogs will be structured for them to wherever they want to go. We will teach the dogs to go.
They're kind of like
Really?
Marines. They have to learn to overcome and adapt.
Yes.
And our
Really?
service dogs do.
Overcome and adapt.
They do. They absolutely do. They alert to a lot of things, and they're able to handle a lot of different situations that most are not able to do.
Right.
Which is wonderful, and it helps them with what they need.
Now, having a service dog emblem on it, it really allows them to go anywhere.
The only place they can't go basically is some zoos and the operating room. They're not allowed. They're not sterile, and nothing.
Right, that's right.
When we take the dogs into a zoo, they have usually a special kennel where the service dogs will stay. Because what happens is, okay, even the Moonridge Zoo, I've taken my kids over there and they've asked them not to go because it upsets the animals. Because they see our dogs as prey, even the bears do. They have the snow leopards. I brought my coyote mix once, and they're like, who are you?
Wow.
So you don't want to do that because, like I said, it upsets the animals. But these dogs will, okay, I have a coyote mix. Here's my golden boy down there. And he picks up on my blood sugar when I drop down into the danger zone, okay? For a diabetic, when you're down in the 40s, 50s, 40s, whatever, you can go into a coma, and he picks up when I start to drop. And how he does it, he senses some sort of chemical change in my body. That he'll actually just jump up on me, he holds me, and he tries to put his face right here. It's like, Mom, pay attention, something's going on. I've never taught him this. This is what he's picked up on his own. And for an alert dog, it's 1 in 1,000 that have it up here. We cannot teach the dog to alert. We can teach the dog to retrieve, to respond, to go get the phone, go get help, that type, but not to actually have that up here.
Interesting.
Your little dogs can be our service dogs too. Now, a lot of them are medical alert to even hearing alert because they have 40 times the 40 times the nose that you and I do. So the little dogs are fantastic too as working service dogs. Not just, but you can't have a little dog as a mobility dog though.
Right.
That's where these guys come in handy.
Wow. Can you even teach them to dial 911?
Yes, you can.
That's what I thought.
There's a special pad that we can get from like AT&T, the phone company, and what the dog does is you tell them phone or 911, whatever cue you want to, and the dog will actually step on with his paw onto, and it dials right into like life alert.
Sure. Yeah, right. How neat.
It's really nice.
Now, how can we all help? You're after donations, so
we're asking for the Valley to come out and give us a hand to continue their training. They've got another how many weeks?
We got almost 2 years to go.
Yes, we have 2 years of training plus the additional 12 weeks left to work with these dogs. And it's cost a lot of money to go down to San Diego or even to bring them up here to train them.
Wow.
And this is what we're trying to do to give back to the community.
Sure.
To give back to the Marines.
Now, the ones that can't make it here today, can they send donations?
Yes, they can. Send donations to Viking Educational Foundation. And that's P.O. Box 3027, Big Bear City, 92314.
Really? Oh, Viking Foundation
Educational Foundation.
is up here?
Yes, it is.
501c.
Exactly.
Wow.
Now, out here.
Now let's say it again. The Viking Educational Foundation
is a public charity.
We're
based out of Big Bear, and if they want to send donations, it's P.O. Box 3027. That's Big Bear City, California, 92314, and anything will be appreciated.
Oh, folks,
These guys
come on, let's help out.
These guys need our help.
You betcha. And these will be so important to help a wounded soldier, so to speak, or wounded Marine.
Yes.
Of course, they say soldiers as overall,
Absolutely.
but we like to say Marines, don't we?
I'm Navy.
Are you really?
How he got mixed in here, we don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you guys, too, because you're warriors, too. Warriors on the road. And that's cool. Yeah. Well, Bob, Lions Club, we've got the post office box where people can send donations to the Biking Educational Foundation,
Fantastic.
and
And we appreciate everybody that can contribute. We
Right.
appreciate everybody coming out and getting out and doing things in the community.
right.
And that's what it's all about.
Yeah, it's important. It doesn't, you don't need millions. Just every dollar counts.
Every dollar counts.
You
Every
betcha.
dollar counts.
Okay, guys. Well,
Very much.
this is very educational. Thanks for having this. You'll be here till 4 o'clock today, and we hope that a lot of people will stop by.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you all.
Thanks a lot, Ron.
Good seeing you. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas.
Well, there you have it, folks. That concludes this segment here on the First Baptist Church parking lot and the Viking Educational Foundation really needing support financially to help these out. So that's it. Now don't go away. I'll be back right after these commercials.